MBA Panda, your weekly bite-sized business wisdom. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to achieve remarkable results, while others, with the same talent and opportunities, struggle for years? What if the secret wasn't massive action, but tiny, almost invisible changes, repeated day after day? That's the discovery James Clear made, but only after his life was shattered. As a teenager, James was hit in the face with a baseball bat. His skull was fractured, both eye sockets shattered, and he was put into a medically induced coma. His recovery was long and painful. At first, he could barely walk straight, let alone think about sports or success. But slowly, he rebuilt his life. He didn't chase big goals. He focused on tiny habits. Going to bed early, keeping his room clean, studying a little every day, lifting weights consistently. Each improvement was small, almost invisible, but together, they transformed him. By the time he graduated college, James Clear had gone from a forgotten athlete to an academic All-American, winning awards for both academics and sports. Later, he began writing about these principles online, and his ideas reached millions of people. Eventually, they became the foundation of his best-selling book, Atomic Habits, the guide that shows us how small changes can create extraordinary results. Lesson 1: The Power of Tiny Gains. Let's begin with a story from British cycling. For nearly 100 years, they were embarrassingly bad. One coach even refused to sell them bikes, afraid it would ruin his reputation. Then, in 2003, Dave Brailsford took over. He applied a philosophy he called the aggregation of marginal gains, finding 1% improvements everywhere. He adjusted bike seats. He tested pillows for better sleep. He even painted the inside of the team truck white to spot dust. Then, within just 5 years, British cycling dominated the Olympics. They broke world records, and they even won the Tour de France multiple times. The lesson? Success is rarely about one giant leap. Instead, it's about tiny, 1% changes that compound, improve just 1% each day. And by the end of the year, you're 37 times better. That's the surprising power of atomic habits. Lesson 2: Ice cubes and the plateau of latent potential. Picture an ice cube sitting on a table. The room warms slowly. 25 degrees, 26, 27, nothing changes. Then, at 32 degrees, it suddenly melts. That habits work. Progress feels invisible for weeks or months until one day, you cross the threshold, and people call it an overnight success. But the truth is, success was stored in all those invisible days when no one was watching. If you've ever felt discouraged because results didn't show up immediately, remember the ice cube. Your work is not wasted. It's simply building potential waiting to break through. Lesson 3: Forget goals, focus on systems. Here's a counterintuitive lesson. Forget about goals, focus on systems instead. Everyone who enters the Olympics has the goal to win gold. Every entrepreneur wants a successful business. Goals don't separate winners from losers. Systems do. Think of it like this. If you set a goal to have a clean room you tidy up once, and it's clean for now. But if your system is messy living habits, clutter will return. True change comes when you design the system that makes good results inevitable. As James Clear says, you don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Lesson 4: Identity change is the real transformation. Why do bad habits stick and good ones feel so hard? Because most of us focus on outcomes. I want to lose weight. I want to write a book. I want to save money. But real, lasting habits come from identity. Instead of saying, I'm trying to quit smoking, say, I am not a smoker. But real shifts create powerful alignment. When you change your identity, your habits naturally follow. Ask yourself, not, what do I want to achieve? But who do I want to become? Because every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to be. Lesson 5. Habits are the compound interest of life. Money grows through compound interest. Habits work the same way. Reading 10 minutes a day won't make you a genius tomorrow, but years later, you'll have knowledge most people can't even imagine. Writing 200 words a day won't give you a book next week, but in a year, you'll have a manuscript. Time multiplies whatever you feed it. Good habits make time your ally. Bad habits make time your enemy. Closing reflection. So here's the question. I want you to reflect on, what tiny habit can you start today, one so small that almost feels insignificant, but if compounded for years, could completely change your future? Because success isn't built in a day. It's built daily. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to get 1% better every single day. Before we wrap up, here's today's Mentor Key takeaway. Our career is not built in leaps, but in layers. Every small habit, how you work, how you learn, how you show up, compounds over time. Focus on building systems, consistency, and an identity aligned with your future role. And success becomes inevitable. Thanks for watching MBA Panda. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who loves business insights. If there's a business lesson or topic you'd like us to cover next, drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep learning and keep growing.